True Sports presents the 3 things that were awesome and the 3 things that were awful. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing great myself. It's a little cold outside here in Vegas, adjusting to that, but it's supposed to be like 97 degrees for anyone who's a local here this weekend, so don't worry, the heat is coming. Anyways, speaking of heat, I got the heat for you right here. We have 3 things that are awful, 3 things that were awesome from the weekend. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Anyways, let's get into it. If we shall. Alright, so the number 1 thing that was awesome. Sorry, I have to represent my Arizona guys. Zach Gallen and Madison Bumgarner yesterday. The high-flying Atlanta Braves, one of the best offensive teams in the National League, had 1 hit in 2 games, 14 innings of a doubleheader yesterday. Had Zach Gallen and Madison Bumgarner of the Arizona Diamondbacks twirling a 1-hitter and a unofficial no-hitter, whatever that means. But had to represent, kind of a little mini, also tidbit, the Oakland Athletics also kind of clumped into this as well. So 4 things that were awesome, because we had to shout out to the Oakland Athletics, who had a 13-game winning streak just snapped yesterday, but still went from 1-7 to 14-7. And but anyway, awful. My Fat 5 picks. All right, I'm better than this. It's my 2nd straight losing week. We're going to bounce back this week. We were going to go 3-2 until the Dodgers blew a 7-1 lead. Thank you, Dodgers. At least I got the Red Sox and the Mavericks. So I got 2 right of the 5. But this week, promise a winning week. You know, hey, it's better than 1-4, right, everyone? Better than 1-4. Speaking of the Dodgers-Padres, that was pretty awesome again. It's almost kind of maybe the new rivalry in baseball. The Dodgers-Padres played a 4-game set. The Padres took 3 out of 4, gotta admit. You know, making that piece I wrote about the Dodgers last week looking pretty obsolete. I don't think the Dodgers are going to win 117 games this year. I think maybe we're a little premature on that. But I will say the daddies and the Doyers are giving us some great baseball. I know that there's a lot of complaints about the pace of play and stuff. But when those 2 teams play, you just kind of watch just because it's fun. You know, there's a lot of swagger like Trevor Bauer and Fernando Tatis. Speaking of Fernando Tatis, what a stud. You know, we thought he might be out for the season after he popped his shoulder out of place. But nope, he's back like not even 2 weeks later. And he only had 5 home runs in the series. That's all. 5 home runs in 4 games. And the Padres-Dodgers was amazing. Again. Awful. The LA Lakers. Yeah, they actually is a scenario where the Lakers could fall all the way to the 7 seed into the play-in game with how awful they're playing. Like they lost 2 games, blew a big lead against the Mavericks. They need LeBron James back in the worst way, and it is crazy. I know a lot of people are kind of handing the title to the Lakers. If you listen to the national media, I'm like, I don't know, the 5-6 seed in the Western Conference. I don't know. I'm just saying. You'll see. They're going to be tough to beat, but you know, having to play, you know, a ton of series, and I know there's not a lot of fans or no fans in a lot of stadiums, but having to play a lot of series, and honestly, by the playoffs, probably throughout the National Basketball Association, there probably will be fans, mostly around the country. Kind of like the NFL. I remember Green Bay and Buffalo; they had fans during the playoffs. Playoffs are different beasts. I'm sure a lot of cities are going to be trying to get clearance for those that don't have fans. Anyways, hope you like that shot. Awesome. Speaking of National Basketball Association, that was awesome. Kevin Durant. You know, he's been out with a hamstring injury. He's been out with several different various injuries, you know. And yesterday he comes back and has 33 points in 28 minutes off the bench. You know, Kevin Durant is still an amazing basketball player, and I had to give a shout out to him for beating, you know, Arizona Suns yesterday, and also being one of my Fat 5. Thanks, Kevin Durant, but I still have to give you a shout out because you are pretty awesome at basketball and life. All right, so I am going to take this part, and then my last awful thing, as I run out of paper, is the draft media. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. The draft media, falling for. So yesterday there was a story that came out that the 49ers are either going to take Justin Fields, Justin Fields is actually the one guy they're not going to take, Mac Jones or Trey Lance. And I'm kind of like, would the Niners really leak that? Like, would they really? What is the benefit of the Niners actually telling us, the fans and the media, what they're going to do? Outside of Trevor Lawrence being taken number 1 by the Jacksonville Jaguars, which we knew that was going to happen after the New York Jets upset the Cleveland Browns in Week 16 of the 2020 regular season, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are locked in the number 1 pick. We knew Trevor Lawrence was going to Jacksonville. We knew that 4 months ago. But other than that, we have no clue. Are the Jets taking Zach Wilson? Maybe, probably, but who knows? They could take Justin Fields. They could take Trey Lance. You just don't know. All I know is the first 3 picks in the draft are going to be quarterbacks. But other than that, who the heck knows what's going to happen? You don't know. We don't know. And even though all of the in-tune guys are going to be like, yeah, this source told me this source told me that. Believe it when I see it, because these teams are full of bullpucky, my friends. Anyways, our sponsor today is. I'll just tell you, our sponsor is cheese in a can.
I can hear you.
Cheese in a can. I don't know if it's real cheese, but it sure goes good on a cracker. Cheese in a can. Anyways, I want to thank you, Cheese in an Air Can. And I want to thank everyone as well for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, it's okay. Put a frowny face. Still love the support. Follow me at truesports.com. We'll be writing some cool draft stuff later in the week. There will not be a Monday piece the next couple weeks, but we will have fun draft stuff this week. I'll have my top 12 draft storylines. We're going to have a fun draft extravaganza on Thursday. Lots of stuff on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Also have our baseball power rankings. There's going to be a lot of shifting because baseball, I know it's only April, but there's been a lot of parity and a lot of wackiness in baseball. It's been fun. Anyways, thank you again, everyone. Have yourselves a great week. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And just in case you weren't sure, cheese in a can. I don't know if this is real cheese, but it's sure yummy on a tracker. Cheese in a can. Sponsored. Green Sports Studio. Anyways, you see me? No, you don't. Bye.